So we have finished 4 journal entries. Next, fifth journal entry is what? Fifth one is for selling the assets not taken over by the transferring company. Is there any question which says A limited sold, B limited sold any assets or something like that? Nothing is given. So for selling the assets, fifth journal entry, we cannot pass under this solution. For selling the assets not taken over by the transferring company, there is no assets which is not remain not taken over by the transferring company. So transferring company has taken over all the assets and liabilities of the transfer company because of the nature of merger. So ಬೇರೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಎಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ನ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲ. ಫಿಫ್ತ್ ಜನರಲ್ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋರ್ತ್ವರೆಗೆ ಮುಗಿಸಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಫಿಫ್ತ್ ಒನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಓವರ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಪನಿ. ಸೊ ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ entry or there is no question says assets has been sold by the transfer company which is not taken over by the transfer company. So no entry will be passed for fifth journal entry. Fifth journal entry naagi pass ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. Next, sixth one for payment of liabilities not taken over by the transfer company. Again there is no adjustment which says payment of liabilities made by the transfer company. ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಕೂಡ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ, ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. Next, seventh one for payment of realization or liquidation expenses. So in this question what they are given for liquidation expenses or absorption expenses is paid by the transferring company. Refer the question, right? Liquidation expense or absorption expenses paid by the A limited. So what I discussed, there is no entry if the expense is paid by the transferring company. So in if the expenses are to be borne by the transferring company, no entry is to be passed in the books of transferor company. In case if the expenses paid by the transferring company, no entries will be passed in the books of transferor company. We are still under transferor company book only. If expenses paid by the A limited or transferring company, in this situation expenses are paid by the transferring company. So when transferring company has paid the expenses, no entry shall be passed in the books of transferor company. So ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಸೆವೆಂತ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೆವೆಂತ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಡಿವಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ if it is paid by the transferring company and later it is if it is paid by the transfer company, later it is reimbursed by the transfer company, something like that. If it is given, there is a separate entry. Out of A, B, C, we are looking for the B section, right? B adjustment, because our question says expenses paid by the transferring company. So for transferring company expenses paid, no entry is passed. So expenses paid by the transferring company ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಪೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಂಟ್ರಿಯನ್ನು ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಎಂಟ್ರಿಯನ್ನು ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಸೆವೆಂತ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿಯನ್ನು ಸ್ಕಿಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸ್ಕಿಪ್ ಫಿಫ್ತ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ, ಸಿಕ್ಸ್ತ್ ಜರ್ನಲ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ and seventh journal entry. So fifth and sixth no adjustments. Seventh entry because it is paid by the transferring company, no entry shall be passed under the books of transfer company. Next, eighth for transfer of preference share capital. Is there any preference share given in the balance sheet of B limited? No preference shares, so no entry for that. Next, ninth entry for payment made to preference shareholders. There is no preference shareholders and there is no payment made to preference shareholders, so there is no entry for that. Next, 10th one for closing the realization account. That means for transferring the profit or loss on the realization account, we have to pass the journal entries. That is compulsory. So I have passed. Directly I have taken the number 5. Even though as per the journal entry order it is 10th journal entry, I have taken order of solution. So 4th journal entry ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. Next 50 ಬಂದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ನಾವು for closing the realization account. If there is a profit, one entry is given. If there is a loss, another entry is given. How to find out whether we have made a profit or loss out of the realization account? So it is very simple. Realization account, we have transferred the assets and we have transferred the liability and we have not purchase consideration. We have to consider all these 3 things for the calculation of profit on the realization account. So assets, when we have realized, how much was total assets transferred to transferring companies? How much? 1,32,000. Liabilities how much? 17,000. Purchase consideration 1,20,000. So how to find out profit or loss on realization? So based on this we can easily find out the profit or loss on realization account. So assets, whatever the assets transferred to transferring company and whatever the liability is transferred to transferring company will be considered. So 1,32,000 minus 17,000, you will get 1,15,000. This is your calculation for finding the profit or loss of realization. Another way of finding the profit or loss of realization account is whenever if you find realization account, then you can adjust it. So it is simple to understand by this way. Assets in transfer ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ total, liabilities transfer ಮಾಡಿದ total ಬರೀರಿ, ಅವೆರಡನ್ನು minus ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Assets transferred minus liabilities transferred, net amount we get 1,15,000. So what is the purchase concession paid? 1,20,000. So purchase concession paid and net amount of this 1,15,000, you will get 5,000 as a profit. 1,20,000 minus 1,15,000, 5,000 you get profit on realization. That amount will be taken here. If you get negative figure, that will be loss. In case if you get here 1,25,000 after deducting the liabilities from the assets, you will get negative figure minus 5,000. So entry will be ulta. Equity shareholders account are 2 realization. But in this case, you get positive figure. So entry will be realization account are 2, equity shareholders account 5,000, 5,000. Assets minus liabilities, you will get certain amount. That amount will be deducted from the purchase consideration. Purchase consideration minus this amount, you will get the amount as a profit. If you get positive figure, that will be profit. If you get negative figure, that will be loss. For profit is the entry. Realization account are 2, equity shareholders account. If it is loss, ulta entry will be possible. Equity shareholders account are 2, realization account. Being profit on realization transfer. ಲೆಜರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದು ಜನರಲ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಯರಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಕಲಿತು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಕ್ವಿಟಿ ಶೇರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ 11th ಜನರಲ್, ರೈಟ್? ಫಾರ್ us it is 6th, but for as per theory part it is 11th. For transfer of equity share capital reserves profits etc. So whatever the equity shares, profits, reserves were there in the transfer company, that is B Limited, will be transferred to transferring company, that is A Limited. So B Limited na ella shares ಮತ್ತು reserves ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ, profit loss account balance ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿ equity shares ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. So there were share capital, general reserve, export project reserve, investment allowance reserve, profit and loss account, all these things will be transferred to equity shareholders. This is total ಮಾಡಿ 1,70,000. B ಬರೀ B transfer of capital and reserve. Next liability side ಏನು ಮತ್ತೇನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇದೆ liability side. Is there any items in B? Nothing. We have transferred assets, we have transferred liabilities, and we have transferred the reserves and legal account balance as well. Next entry for transfer of losses, miscellaneous expenditures etc. if any. So ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಲಾಸಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ P&L account ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ assets side ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. In case P&L account balance is given under asset side, that will come under this category. In this example, what that means, P&L account is given on the liability side, that means profit. If it is given on the asset side, it is loss. You have taken P&L account under this adjustment, this entry. Okay. So for transfer of losses, miscellaneous expenditures etc. Entry is equity shareholders account are 2, profit and loss account 2, preliminary expenses account 2, discount on shares account ಅಂತ ಥಿಯರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ preliminary expenses ಅನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. There is no loss, there is no discount on shares. So we have taken only preliminary expenses account. Profit ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಅಸೆಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಅಸೆಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಏನು. So equity shareholders account to preliminary expenses account. You can refer it from here. They have given for transfer of equity share capital reserves profits. Entry says equity share capital. Sorry, this one for transfer of losses, miscellaneous expenditures etc. Equity shareholders account to profit and loss account, that is loss. Here it is profit. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ liability side ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್, ಅಸೆಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಈ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೆ ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪುನಃ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ equity shareholders account are 2 preliminary expenses only I have taken. I have not taken profit and loss account and I have not taken discount on shares because these 2 items are not given. So our entry will be shareholders account are 2 preliminary expenses. Will make the amount of 2000. Last entry is for final settlement of equity shareholders. Final settlement ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ equity shareholders ಗೆ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. Entry will be equity shareholders account, 2 shares, 2 debentures, 2 bank. This settlement is made only to the equity shareholders, not to the debenture holders. Okay, so whatever the payment we made to the equity shareholders, it may be in terms of equity shares or it may be in terms of cash will be written here. So we have settled the equity shareholders in what way? And we have written equity shareholders account data. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು purchase consideration in terms of equity shares and in terms of cash. So that will be written equity shares in A limited account 1,10,000. 2 bank account 10,000. We have right final settlement of equity shareholders. Meaning equity shareholders final settlement made. We can write. So this is about the entries and purchase consideration. So we have finished 2 parts. One is calculation of purchase consideration, and the second one is journal entries in the books of transfer company. Next is ledger accounts in the books of transfer company, and after that incorporation entries in the books of transferee company. And balance sheet, last balance sheet. So this is about first 2 parts. So journal entries ತುಂಬಾ ಈಸಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ. So entry those are given in the adjustment, only those entry will be passed. Remaining entry will be skipped out.